guys, it's me, Nikki. Hello. Today is a very exciting day for all you anime lovers out there because ColourPop recently launched a collection that is focused on Sailor Moon. And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that this is one of those collections that has such a cult following to it. And so many of you guys wanted to see me play with the collection and tell you exactly what I think of it. So guess what today's video is all about? Can you imagine if I just went, oh, guess what we're doing today? My wedding makeup. So like I mentioned, ColourPop is out with a Sailor Moon collection and I have it right here. Oh yeah, start freaking out about this packaging because as soon as I saw this packaging, I was like, why isn't all packaging on planet Earth like this? Like, look at that, that's insane. Do you want to see the blush? Luna fell. Luna is, I don't even know what Luna's doing here. Luna is in Sailor Moon's hands. How freaking insane is all of this package? This is literally, this is makeup magic to me. I love this. And for all you ASMR lovers out there, you're gonna love this too. So for today's video, I'm doing exactly what so many of you wanted me to do. I'm sitting down and taking this collection for a spin. I know a lot of people are reviewing this. I know Jeffrey's doing this. So this is just my take. You're gonna get my opinions on these products, what I think of them, if I think they're worth them or not. So if you're ready for that, if you're ready for Sailor Moon, then keep on watching. I went ahead and took a little bit of time off camera to perfect my base and get one eye started. So my feelings and opinions on the shadows are not gonna be a first impression because clearly I experienced that on this eye already. But since the sky is the limit when it comes to Sailor Moon makeup, I really wanted to sit down for myself and see where I wanted to take this look. And this is kind of where we're taking it. We're gonna take it even further after doing the eyes, but this is step one. So before we get to the Pretty Guardian eyeshadow palette, it is time to put a base on. And the base I'm using is, once again, the NARS concealer. This is called Soft Matte Complete Concealer. When I open up the palette, this is what the inside looks like. It's a very fresh, fun, pastel-y palette. Very girly, very Sailor Moon, and some colors that really speak to me when I first see this palette is the shimmering purple here, the shimmering here, the brights on the bottom. Like, this is a happy palette to look at. So the first shade I want to dive into is this purpley pink here. It is called Miracle Romance, and we're gonna build up a outer wing. All right, so I take that color and I start pressing it on as a winged liner. Then I'm gonna drag it into the crease, and then you just start making that bigger and bigger to create depth and drama. And this is sort of the winged shape you want to go for. And then I pick up that same color on a fluffier brush and I start blending and buffing this out. We mainly did this step to really get the precise angle of that winged out shape. Now when I look at the purple color itself, it is a very nicely pigmented shadow. It has a lot of beautiful clarity. Like, it's a bright, beautiful color, and it translates how it looks in the pan onto the actual skin. It remains the same color, and you will see in a little bit that it blends pretty nicely. I'm just taking little by little and very softly pulling it out and blending all the edges. The one thing that is really apparent is that there's a lot of fallout in the pan. Once again, not a lot of people care about this, but it is something I have to mention. I'm also gonna put this on the outer corner of the actual lid. Like, let's blend that in nicely. Now, one of the colors that's really intriguing to me is this like neon coral, and that is called Tuxedo Rose. I want Tuxedo Rose on the inner portion of the crease to get a nice mixture of happy colors. So I'm just building that up right here in that inner portion. And I love this color. They added a couple of like sparkles into the mix. I feel like that's for blending because it's such a bright, almost neon looking shade that they needed some shimmer to help it blend a bit better. You don't really see those sparkles on the eye anymore, but it's pretty to look at in the pan. Absolutely adore this shadow. It is super pigmented. It is extremely bright. It is one of the showstoppers of the palette. It is very easy to work with, but again, do you see that fallout in the pan? It's a lot. Now it is time to give the lid a little bit of love-in, so I'm going in with this right here, this pinky goldy duochrome champagne-ish color. It is called Silver Crystal, and that is going on wherever the lid is still very boring. Okay, this, although I love the shade, there is so much fallout in the pan and on my face. Woo! And like literally chunks of it fall out of the pan when you dip your brush in, so. On the inner corner, I am going in with Justice, that beautiful yellow that has a very cute sparkly glitter in it. Again, you won't see any of that sparkliness on the actual eyes, on the skin. And I'm placing that right here on that inner corner, and I love the color payoff. You don't really have to build it up, so that's great because with a lot of yellows, you have to really build and build, but this is there. The color Silver Millennium, this beautiful like pale gold. When you swatch Silver Millennium with your fingers, you're like, oh my God, we're gonna have a blast with this one. Now watch this. I pick it up with my brush, all right? I pick it up, I pick it up, I pick it up, I pick it up, and see what happens? Nothing, absolutely nothing happens. So then I'm like, what is going on? And then I take a closer look. Do you see how that's almost like a putty product? Like, wait, see? You can like indent it and everything. So this is a very oily product, and I cannot get this to stick to my brushes. So this would be great to apply with a finger to really get that payoff. But do you see these nails? They don't fit on that inner corner. So we're gonna leave that step. All right, now it is time for that iconic manga eyeliner. So I'm creating a fierce winged eyeliner, make it thick, make it bold, and make it proud. And then we're adding in a couple of lashes at the crease. All right, so once you have that basic cat eye, now you want to swoop in a single line into the outer portion of the crease, and from there we add a couple of lashes. All right, now for the lower lash line, we're really about to have some fun with this one. Plus we're adding blush and glitter and lots of fun stuff in the end too. But before we get to that, I wanna apply the color Twilight Flash onto the lower lash line. And this is a very fun peach color. This one, out of all the sort of like brighter colors, needs the most help building wise. Again, lots of fallout in the pan, but like building the color up wise, this one needs the most help. And notice how I'm leaving like a little gap here. That's because I want to create that very open-eyed anime feel. All right, then I'm taking a bigger, fluffier brush. I want to blend this into a tear-like shape. So we're gonna drag it down a bit. And to give this a little bit more structure, I'm taking the color Love, which at first sight was the most boring color out of the entire palette to me. But then as soon as you apply it, I'm applying it to the outer corner and sort of framing this socket here. It is pretty bright. It's like a brightish, reddish pink. And surprisingly enough, I am living for it. I expected to like not care about it because in the pan it looks kind of boring, but then on the eye, it transforms and I'm like, ooh, we're doing this now. Once we have that situation sorted, it is time to add 3 drawn in lashes on the outer corner of the lower lash line. Oh, by the way, the liner I'm using is the Hyper Easy Liner by Maybelline, the best affordable eyeliner out there. Time for lashes, and then it's time for a whole lot more fun. Today I'm using the Fluffy Gap by Cami Nguyen. I hope that's how I pronounce it. That's done and darling. All right, the eyes are done and I'm living for the Sailor Moon fantasy. I'll get to my final thoughts later, but definitely sound off below what you think so far. For the cheeks, of course, we have those two iconic blushes with the most spectacular packaging of life. Oh my God, I could sit here all day and do this all day. This is so satisfying. I need more of this in my life. So I got two colors. I got Cat's Eye, which is the shimmering peachy corally one. And I have From the Moon, which is the hot bright pink. Blush in manga is super, super important, and you want it right dead center on the apples of your cheek. I'm gonna go for the pink one. And right here on the center of the cheek. Oh, why do I always drop shit? Now remember, I'm not telling you to go grocery shopping in this look. I'm not telling you to do anything in this look. I'm just here to get my Sailor Moon fantasy going. And you know, Halloween is always around. Of course, the color is a little much, but you know, you can tone this down. You can apply a whole lot less than I am applying right now. So quality-wise, absolutely no problem. And then let's put the shimmery one on the tip of the nose. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh, look how cute. E-girls are shaking in their boots. Now it's time for highlighter. I'm dipping into an old favorite. This is Citrine by Jouer. This is so luscious and luxurious, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. I'm just gonna pop it on the apple as well. There's a lot of apple action going on in this look. So see, usually you would put it like here. We're also putting it there. Who cares? Isn't that satisfying? Look how satisfying that. I love that. Also in the collection, and these are my absolute favorite products by ColourPop, these glitter pots here. They're called Glitterily Obsessed, and they came out with two shades, a light baby pink and a more periwinkle purple. And this is the easiest and fastest way to apply glitter to a look. If you apply this on the crease, bam, it stays there all day until you take it off. You don't have to mess with glue. You don't have to mess with any like application stuff. You just grab a brush, douse it on, it's a day. Since I went for this like tear shape, I want to add a little bit of glitter to my tear, and I want to do so using that baby pink. God, you want to drown in that. In the tear-like shape. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is everything. Look at that. I know that Sailor Moon is the crybaby of the century. People have told me that she cries a lot, she whines a lot. So I was like, a glitter tear is perfect. And I love how in the pan, this looks like a pink with like green reflex, but then on the skin, it turns into a bronze with like green reflex. This glitter on top of a copper smoky eye would be iconic. Woo! Okay, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but the moon. Sailor Moon, we need a little crescent moon on the face. God, that looks really bad. Okay, skip that. I'm gonna redo that. Maybe I shouldn't do a moon. Maybe I should just, you know, not do a moon. This is so, why does it look like that? Why does it look so bad? How do people do this? Honestly, how do they do it? You know what? When in doubt, face lace it out. That is the saddest little moon ever, but it's a moon and I'll do it. What if I make it yellow? Oh, I should make it yellow. Hold on. Oh my God, we have a moon. It is the tiniest, most pathetic, sad little moon ever, but we got a moon. That is all I care about right now. For lips in this collection, ColourPop has two little bundles. This is the Moonlight lip bundle, and it comes with a more pinky lip, which is a ultra blotted lip and a ultra glossy lip gloss. And the other bundle is called Daylight, and it also has a more pinky toned lipstick, and the gloss is very peachy. So if we put them together, this is what the bundles look like. I think I'm gonna go for the Daylight set. First, I'm applying a nude lipstick to the outer portion of my lips. Then I'm taking the ultra blotted lip, That is going on the inner rim. I think I would have gone for a little bit of a brighter lip in this collection because the palette is so fun and colorful. I kind of would have imagined them coming out with another brighter, colorful lip. Because I mean, when you compare the two ultra blotted lips in both of the bundles, they could be related. So I'm just gonna build it up. And then for gloss, I'm using Moon Tiara. Don't like the applicator of this one because the applicator is scratching. It's so stiff. It's scratching away all the lipstick underneath. Not my favorite applicator. I love the color. All right, and there we have it. And there we have it, guys. My attempt at a Sailor Moon look using the brand new ColourPop Sailor Moon collection. Now, final thoughts. I think the eyeshadow palette, if you're a Sailor Moon collector, you have to have this in your collection just because of the fact that it does this. I think if you love the colors, you're gonna love this palette. The quality is really, really nice. There's a lot of pigment. It is very strong. It doesn't fade out. There's just a whole lot of fallout in the pan as well as on the face. So you wanna be cautious when applying these, that you don't wanna go in with too much product at once because that will all land on your cheek plus on your desk. So that is something to take away from this review. I think the colors are fun. If you love Sailor Moon, this will be everything you want. I mean, same goes for the blushes. If you're a collector for Sailor Moon or makeup with cool packaging, you need this in your collection. Do you need both colors? Absolutely not. If you wanna buy the bright pink, you can, but just make sure that you use a very soft hand when applying it. And the shimmery sort of corally peach one is fun, but the glitter doesn't really show up, so it's not really there, so it's up to you which color you like more. The Glitterally Obsessed glitter pots, oh my God, I love these. I love how ColourPop just perfects these. I love the formula. I love how easy they are when it comes to the world of glitter. And out of the entire collection, I think this is my favorite because, oh my God, it's glitter. The lip bundles, yeah, boring. Not really worth your money. Not really very exciting. It's not when you see them, you're like, oh my God. Not a fan of those. So if you're a Sailor Moon lover, I think this collection is a whole lot of fun. I think the palette is something you wanna look into, the glitters and the blushes, the lips, not so much. And that is my end review. Now, of course, I want you to sound off down below in the comments and tell me exactly what you think of this collection. Do you think it's a money grab? Do you think it's fun? What do you think of the Sailor Moon and ColourPop collection? Plus, what do you think of my look? I know it's a lot. I know you can't really wear it anywhere except for like cosplay parties or like Instagram or Halloween, but like, you know, creativeness is good for the soul. For today's Dutch word of the day, again, we're gonna keep it simple. The Dutch word of the day is for moon. Not as pathetic as this one, but like a moon. Man. You're gonna laugh at me at how easy this is. So if you wanna be in Holland and be like, I love Sailor Moon, you could be like, I love Sailor Man. As always, if you wanna get featured in my next video, all you have to do is leave the Dutch word of the day down below. And who knows, you might see your face pop up. I wanna thank you so much for watching this review. Thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Ooh, yes. Kabam, shablam, goodbye.